What is going on, everybody? It is your luscious locks man, R0B Gaming. That's right, we're changing the name. We're no longer the Gamer Squad. We are the Luscious Locks crew, and I'm your luscious man.
Bruh.
What is going on, everybody? I appreciate you guys clicking on the video and watching today. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, it's also free, and leave some comments down below on how you guys like the video and any improvements or critiques or best practices you think that I should implement into these videos. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I do apologize about that. It's just been crazy busy with my new schedule, working from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. I have the weekends off, but I've just been really kind of putting a little bit more time into streaming. Got a few things going on over there with like emotes and transitions and a whole bunch of stuff. Merch. We were doing some giveaways as well. But I really wanted to start really kind of diving back into doing the YouTube videos, and this is the first video that I've made or uploaded really in quite some time. Now, you guys remember the last video that I uploaded was kind of like a catch-up video. This is kind of somewhat going to be somewhat like that, but there's going to be some Madden involved with it. We're going to do a little bit of a roster update from the previous video that you probably saw, which was probably 2 videos prior to this, where we opened up some packs and I did a little bit of an update video. Obviously, Madden has really kind of gone through the season, and there's a lot more content and programs and everything that's available. I kind of fell off when it comes to making the content for the YouTube channel, just because of really, let's just face it, how broken and bad Madden is this year. Some of you may like it, and that's cool, but for me, it's just been a rough year. Really kind of felt hard to really motivate myself to really kind of get into making content. And with football season kind of coming to an end, and I'm a big time Giants fan, talking a lot of Giants football, being really excited for the moves and the upcoming draft, I kind of was getting that little bit of a football itch. I still played here and there, obviously, some on stream, some off stream, just kind of going through the regular motions. And I've slowly obviously been building a team. It's just super crazy with having to build a team in Madden these days when it comes to training and cards. Sometimes powering a card all the way up for just a +1 kind of seems silly, but I want to have the best cards that I could possibly have for my theme team. I do run a theme team. I don't run a God Squad, even though my theme team is a God Squad. It's a New York Giants theme team, obviously being a Giants fan. So we're going to do a little bit of a roster update. Like I said, I'll show you guys the roster so that you guys can see that. And then what we'll do is we'll probably have a couple of other videos. I've got one which is a coin making method that I would like to share with you guys. I think it's a pretty good way to try to make some coin. And we'll have a gameplay video coming out with this roster, and we'll go that route. So kind of an update. So I'm, like I said, going to be trying to get into more of the content creating as far as on YouTube, really pumping out some videos. MLB is going to be coming out. I'm going to be getting the free one. I am on Xbox, so I do get it free with Game Pass on Tuesday. I also downloaded NBA 2K21, which was also free due to Game Pass. So these are my thoughts and my ideas as far as what I'm going to be doing with this channel. We'll be doing some gameplay, maybe even some franchise on Madden as well, but we're also going to be doing seasons when it comes to NBA 2K and also with MLB. So I'm really going to be trying to grinding out and making the videos. Now I'm going to go ham on Sundays, record a bunch of stuff for you, edit a bunch of stuff for you, and then go ahead and upload it through the week so that you guys will have the content. Now, if things slow down a little bit and stuff like that, bear with me. It's just time management as far as really trying to make sure that I do well with time management when it comes to my actual job, which is how I support my family, and then obviously trying to grow the YouTube and the Twitch community as well, so that eventually could be my career. All right. But without further ado, I don't want to bombard you guys with too much of the other stuff. I just wanted to give you a brief overview. Pump the brakes there, Rob. A brief overview as far as with that. Let's go ahead and jump right into the roster update. All right, so here we go as far as when it comes to the roster update. We are at 97 overall. I've got 624K. I was over 2 million. We spent some coins getting some training and getting some players. We have 59K training, which I will also be making. Forgot to mention that. That'll be another video with that. where I'm going to talk about the coin making method, but then I'll have a separate video where we actually go ahead and rip it. So or maybe I'll do some of it on that video. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm coming up with too many ideas, but we'll kind of go through it. So the offensive line, obviously, now I am 61 out of 50 Giants, as you can see there on the right side of your screen. So I do have some non-Giant players in positions. I probably could put more non-Giant players in certain positions, but I really don't feel the need to at this particular point in time. So we got Trent Williams holding down the left tackle spot, Andrew Thomas with the backup, David Deal with the left guard spot, Justin Pugh backing him up, Nick Gates starting center with Spencer Pulley backing him up. We just got the Kevin Zeitler yesterday, so we got him fully powered up, which is the Mutt Heroes version. Will Hernandez backing him up, which he's actually not counting towards the actual Giants chem. We got Cam Fleming, it's the starting right tackle spot, Nate Solder backing him up. We got Jeremy Shockey at the starting tight end. Backing him up is Mark Bavaro. He is not fully powered up yet. His actual 98 overall card is like 400 and something thousand coins. Don't really feel like spending that amount of coins right now. And then we got Evan Ingram. Now, we were running Rich Gannon at the quarterback spot, but everybody with this new Brett Favre is saying that Brett Favre is the move. So I decided to go ahead and give him a shot. So we got 99 Brett Favre at the helm, and I'll go ahead and I'll click on him before we change over to the defense so I can show you all of the attributes that I have, abilities and X factors that I have on him. Starting running back is going to be Jim Thorpe. He's a beast. Backing him up is Barry Sanders and Saquon Barkley, of course. Starting wide receiver is going to be Sterling Shepard. Our slot guy is going to be Golden Tate. And then the newly acquired this offseason, Kenny Golladay, will be the number 2 wide receiver on the roster. Odell Beckham at the 4th wide receiver. And then we got the free Andre Johnson, which I have to level him up. He will be our 5th wide receiver. At the fullback spot, we've got Patrick Ricard, fullback for the Baltimore Ravens. And I've got Herschel Walker. Now, the reason why I have Herschel Walker here is obviously Giants have a lot of running backs right now with Jim Thorpe, Barry Sanders, Saquon Barkley. They've also got a Wayne Gallman that's out there, but we're talking about high overall guys, and they have Herschel Walker. So Herschel Walker actually gets a football ability to where you could, fullback positional slot for his abilities. So I went ahead and added that on there and put him in there. That way I can sub him in. And he's primarily my main guy that I like to run with when I'm trying to really like run the football. But for the most part, I'll use like the speed guys like Barry Sanders and Jim Thorpe. And you guys will see that in the gameplay videos when I go ahead and I pump that out. Also have Daniel Jones backing up Brett Favre. Now when it comes to Brett Favre, I actually clicked on the wrong thing here. So when it comes to Brett Favre, and I believe our Rich Gannon just sold live on this video. When it comes to the Brett Favre, so I have Omaha for him as far as his X Factor. I have Gunslinger, Hot Route Master, Roaming Deadeye, and Inside Deadeye. All right. I am running Go Deep ×4, and I also have Sprinter ×4 as well. Now, my Sprinter is pretty much maxed when it comes to the offense or just in the team in general. And I'll go over here. So like I said, 61 out of 50 Giants. My zone run is 40 out of 45. My pass rush is 42 out of 45. Those both are at tier 8s. My go deep is at tier 7, 37 out of 40. My lockdown is at tier 7, 36 out of 40. My sprinter is completely maxed. I have 84 out of 40. That's nuts. I probably could put in, I know some people do run sprinter and brawler, but I don't really feel the need to do that. On the defensive side of the football, this is my bread and butter. This is my favorite part of the defense. Favorite player of all time, Sean Taylor. Got him at the starting free safety spot. Hopefully he gets an Ultimate Legend card, and that card will be a beast. Backing him up is going to be Logan Ryan. We got LT starting at the right outside linebacker spot. Sure, he's going to be getting an Ultimate Legend card as well. We got Jason Pierre-Paul, who is a left outside linebacker, but he gets the right outside linebacker ability slot. So we went ahead and put that on him and moved him over to the backup right outside linebacker spot. Harry Carson, starting middle linebacker, backed up by the free Muttmaster Sam Mills. Blake Martinez, who actually just got a 98 overall card, or excuse me, a 99, I believe. So he'll be a 99 overall, so he'll be the starting middle linebacker once I get the card. And then Tate Crowder backing him up. Carl Banks at the starting left outside linebacker spot, and then LeVar Arrington backing him up. Landon Collins as the starting strong safety, and then we picked up Sammy Knight, who played for the Giants, and he will be the backup strong safety, but I have him on my defense. He kind of comes in on the nickel and my nickel over G package, and I'll show you that again on the gameplay. At the corner spots, we've got James Bradbury, finally got himself a power up, so he's a 99 overall with all the attributes and the chems and everything like that. Nickel corner is going to be Janoris Jenkins. I got Jim Thorpe starting at the cornerback 2 spot. I did have Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, but I noticed in some of the gameplays that I was going on that Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie was kind of getting burnt a little bit. So I'm putting Jim Thorpe there to see how he plays. If not, I can just move DRC back over there. DRC just got moved down to the spot number 4. And then I've got Antrel Roll at number 5. At the defensive line, we've got Michael Strahan starting at the left end spot. Backing him up is Dexter Lawrence. We got Linval Joseph at the D tackle number 2. And we have the team captain, Leroy Glover, at the starting number 1 D tackle spot. Dalvin Tomlinson at number 3. And then I've got this guy, Daylon Mack, at the number 4, strictly for chemistry purposes. Leonard Williams at the starting right end spot. That's going to change. He does have a 96 overall. There were a 90 on the block when I was going to go look, so I didn't pick him up. But we are working on getting J.J. Watt, who does get the Giants chemistry because of his free agency. So we're going to be adding him on and moving him over to the right outside linebacker, right end spot. So I'll have Michael Strahan and J.J. Watt on both the left and right side of the line. Osi Umenyiora, unfortunately, will probably at that point be the lower end, so he'll go into the binder unless he gets an ultimate legend or something like that. Then he may move into the starting spot. Special teams, I know there's an elite Riley Dixon. Haven't picked him up yet. I really don't feel the need spending 200,000 coins for a punter. And that punter is not really going to give me any more than what I have with this Riley Dixon, which is 1 gold, and I rarely ever punt, to be honest with you. I'm either going for it or scoring touchdowns. So Morton Anderson at the starting kicker spot, although there is a Shane Graham. I'm going to be powering him up. I'm going to try to pick him up. He does have the Campus Hero card. He's a 95 overall. Now, Morton Anderson could end up getting an Ultimate Legend card, potentially. If he does, then we'll go ahead and we'll pick that up. I did move Barry Sanders over to the starting kick returner with Odell Beckham backing him up, and then Odell and Golden Tate at the punt returners. Long snapper, if you care for that type of stuff, is David Deal and Morton Anderson. Now, when it comes to the specialist position, I've got Jim Thorpe as my starting 3rd down back. I feel like it's kind of key to have that on there. In the power back, I've got Herschel Walker, especially for my I formation, stuff like that. He'll automatically come in. My slot wide receiver, I've got it as Kenny Golladay. I did have, and the reason for that is some of the packages. Kenny Golladay, I need him in certain positions, so by having him there, he automatically comes out in the position that I need him in that specific formation. And then I have Sterling Shepard backing him up. My sub linebacker I've got is Landon Collins. I'll probably put Sammy Knight as the backup underneath him. Starting right rush left end spot is going to be Michael Strahan, followed by Jason Pierre-Paul. Obviously, the D tackle number 1 is going to be Leroy Glover. And then I have the rush right end as Lawrence Taylor. Always want to have Lawrence Taylor on the field with his speed and his power and his agility. Got to have him on the field. LeVar backing him up. Linval backing up Glover as well. And then for the slot cornerback, I've got Jim Thorpe on there. And backing him up is going to be Janoris Jenkins. These are the playbooks that I run. Raiders on offense, Giants on defense. I got my Giants jerseys for the dark and the light, the stadium. I also have Joe Judge as my my head coach. And then I've got the classic color rush and the classic alternate jerseys for the Giants. And then I have John Madden as my head coach there because, yes, Joe Judge is our coach, but I get John Madden every year. John Madden is Madden. It's the reason why we have Madden. So that's pretty much it, guys, as far as for the roster update. If you guys have a player that you guys would like me to add or think that I should add or suggest, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. I would love to go ahead and possibly get the player for you if you want to see it on the team. So I greatly appreciate you guys watching and suggesting that. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It greatly helps me. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay luscious. Luscious hair, that is. I'm out. Peace.